Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And got a good one for you today because this will pop the bubble without a doubt. And it's a lot to cover today. So before I do, please, as always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join our email list because we have an email coming out this week with some cool announcements on it. And man, oh man, let's get right into it. We all know that real estate prices have shot up dramatically. And I found a great article that explains it in just the greatest detail. And the thing about this is that we have seen the very wealthy accumulate real estate over the last few years. And the main reason has been the incredible interest rates that these people have been able to take advantage of. And, we've all seen it. And I don't care where you live right now across the country or around the world, you guys are seeing all these dormitory type construction get built and all this inexpensive housing get built. And everybody's like, wow, what is this? Well, the money's near free, guys. That's what it's been. And, these people better pray they have enough money right now to complete these projects because, most likely some of these are going to be left, in the lurch. My foreclosure buddies, both of them, have both foreclosed on builders right now that are half done. They've got projects half done. How'd you like to be the guy that bought this house and then this house is just framed? It's a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. But what you've seen is the rich take over and buy a tremendous amount of properties right now. You've seen a lot of people speculate and use Airbnb and VRBO and things like that. That's like a rental site, VRBO, and they've gone and basically turned houses into competitors for hotels and resorts and things like that. And during the health crisis, it was great. It was a competitive thing to do. But what you have in most cities, especially here in Orange County, is that they crack down on this. They're sick of the people showing up. They're sick of the parties. I mean, let's face it, when people go away, they're not themselves. They don't act and behave normally. They throw the towels on the floor and they act like, they're going to have the maid come and clean it up. That's what, 80% of us do. So maybe 85. Anyways, the point is that so many people bought real estate, and this whole ridiculous thing about there being a shortage is ridiculous, because what's happening right now is that people are having to sell regardless of what the interest rates are at. And the great article that I read below talks about how 4% of the people get out and really destroy the market. And the other 65% that get out just take whatever the market will bear. A lot of these people are losing money. We just saw this last month, 17% of all these people that have bought investment properties have lost money. That number is growing every month right now. It's going up. So you're starting to see this as being the thing that's going to crack. Now, I talk to real estate agents all the time from around the country. The thing that I get a kick out is the people that are talking about how, don't worry, Dan. Interest rates are no big deal. Just buy the house and refinance it. Okay, well, let me give you a couple of examples. I constantly look for houses, and I've told you guys this. This last week, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to open houses this weekend. This is the street. This is the house. This is what I want to do. And I went to 2 yesterday that were fantastic. Okay. And both houses were vacant. They did not stage the houses. They did not have anything other than a clipboard and a table in both houses. Totally different agents. Same area, but different side of the hill, if you know what I mean. So one on one side, one on the other side. And one thing I got a kick out of was they both, agents kind of pulled me aside and said, hey, listen, this house, you could get it for like $200,000 off. 200. Okay, I'm whispering, so don't freak out about the sound. Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So me, being me, I'm thinking, I'm getting this thing for a lot less than that. But the point is that desperation is set in. This is what's happened. School has started, guys. This is the end of the real estate shopping season, especially here in Southern California. It's done. It doesn't kick back up until after the first of the year. Now, do houses get sold? Yes. Are you going to have things move? Yes. There's going to be sales, yes, but the problem with it is the people that are selling are desperate. Both of these people drank the Kool-Aid, and what they did was they went out and they said, listen, honey, if we don't buy this house now, we're going to lose it, but don't worry, we'll sell our house. Our house is going to sell. Okay, how come it didn't sell, guys? And they bought a much more expensive house in both cases. Oh yeah, you know, I love when people flap their, my brother calls it flapping their gums, when these people flap their gums and sit there and say what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, so where did these people go? What, you know, did they, you know, downsize? Oh no, they bought a much bigger house. They're over in the hills. They're over up here. They went to Cowan Heights. Oh, okay, nice. You know, so everybody's telling you what they're doing, but they've got this house stuck in, you know, in their shorts. Okay, so seeing more and more of this right now. Both houses were like that. Both houses, I'm telling you guys, different agents said the exact same thing. Exact same thing. And it was, hey, listen, if you're serious about this, you can get the house for 200 less. Just, I'm telling you. You know, I'm the loan expert and I'm really into this. But, you know, one guy, hey, I know what you do. I can get you the loan next week. This would be a great place for you. Let me show you why it would be good for you. So, crazy, guys. But the beginning of the downturn is now. All these Airbnbs here in Southern California that have to sell, they have to sell now, okay? Because you just can't have a vacant property. You're just not going to be able to list it. These people have gone out and paid top dollar for a house. Their payments are sky high. With their sky high payments, the one thing that they have to look forward to is that they can't meet it with traditional rent. Now, I know what you're thinking. A lot of people were like, oh, Dan, they'll just rent the houses out and that'll be the end of it. No way, Jose. It's not going to happen. So that's the problem that you're seeing right now. But this is the beginning of it. And the thing about this is that, you know, I'm in Lake Forest, California. People say, hey, come to Montberry Park. It's a little, you know, community park. It's up on the hill. It's nice. Greg, you know, a subscriber sent me the greatest photo of this area. The Ralph store up here now has the pharmaceuticals and different products in a cage. So you, if it's not open, you got to ask for somebody to get your deodorant. You got to ask for somebody to go to the stuff. Take a look at the stuff he sent me. But guys, this is the sign of the times. This is a Ralph's grocery store. This is in a very affluent city. This is not the ghetto. This is not Los Angeles. This isn't hell. Okay, this is where, I'm telling you, great school districts, low crime, but you know what? We're not going to have it here. So we're not going to participate in that. That's how it is. And there's more stuff to talk about this later, but it's crazy, guys. This is the sign of the times that things are this bad. But the economy in general, guys, it's off right now. People don't want to admit it. People don't want to admit that there's a real estate problem right now. Powell's speech and all the experts that say, yeah, we are going to raise interest rates because Christine Lagarde, you know, that troll, okay, from, you know, the other side of the pond. You know, I love British slang for certain things that are bad, you know, and my favorite thing when I was a kid, I was very young, and as young kids do, we were giving each other a hard time, and this one kid's mom came out and she was British, and she's like, are you getting cheeky with me? And we're like, cheeky? You know, what's that mean? So I had to ask my mom. She's like, what is she from? She's from Europe or something, or UK? I said, yeah. She says, oh, that's like, you know, being a smart A. And I said, really? We didn't do that. So I told my friends that's what that meant. So they just were relentless with this woman and kept calling her cheeky baby forever, for years, when I lived at this place. Anyways, but I love when you call, you know, have names and, you know, dirty names and bad names. But skag is how I would describe Christine Lagarde. Okay, not a skank, a skag, because she's just a skag. A skank you'd have a drink with. You know what I mean? Let's have a drink, skank. Okay, we'll have some fun and have some laughs. Christine Lagarde's a skag. So you people from the UK, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Getting off. Okay, Tom and Kim sent me the greatest shirt ever. This shirt has the greatest story to it ever. And guys, the best presents are the thoughtful ones. Not a lot of money, just thoughtful. This is a shirt that the toll workers in Florida, all the toll workers that took your toll, they used to wear these shirts. So they found one at a vintage clothing store. I had it fitted, so it fits me much better. And but Tom and Kim, sounds like pizza, but it's not. It's got a V. Anyways, thank you guys. You guys are great. I really appreciate this. Very thoughtful. But is that that could be, this could be the coolest shirt ever. Okay. I've been out wearing it all day shopping, and people have been commenting that either I'm just a crazy old man or something. But anyways, share your thoughts so far on all this stuff. Real estate is what drives everything in our economy. It really does. Because construction, home improvement, new construction, building, resorts, everything is what moves people to spend money and to go out and improve their homes, improve their lives, move up, need a bigger location, everything. This is dropping off the cliff right now. Now, millennials and Gen Zers, both of them, they're not going out right now, and they're not buying property right now. And it's an absolute cool phenomenon. I found 2 articles about this that you have to read, because people are not spending the money, and it's not important to them. And I went to a medical conference, and this was like 4 years ago. And this one woman that was there was really sharp marketer, didn't own a car, didn't own a house. Dan, all I'm about is the experience. I travel once a quarter to some exotic location, and I spend all my money doing that. She was about 30, and of course I was 150 years old to her. But why would I want to do this? I can Uber anywhere, and she can. She lived in LA, so she could go pretty much anywhere. And well, how'd you get down to San Diego to the conference? Oh, I took the train, and then had my buddies pick me up at the train depot. Okay. These people are called guppies. They are not buying property. They're done. They're done with buying property. Why would I want to do this? Now, this is killing real estate. And when you talk to agents, oh, that's not who's important. No, aging population, people like me, my next house is the house. You know what I mean? That's the house that Dan's gonna put his get his recliner that I don't have and kick back. You know what I mean? That's the thinking with that. And so, you know what I mean? These people don't want the experience. They don't want to be tied down to it. Why? Show me the advantage to owning a home right now. Seriously. Oh, you get a tax deduction. Okay, good. Hey, I sold a house that my buddy drove by and said, hey, remember that house on X Street? Yeah. Oh my God, they had to repair the main sewer line. They had to put an adapter. This thing that probably cost them 25 grand. Oh my gosh. Okay. So think about that. You want that responsibility? Because the difference is, if you rent, call your landlord. Okay. Fix it soon, now, hurry. Okay. Don't make me wait. Okay. That's what's happening right now. So these people don't want to do this. They are relocating out of the big areas. They're tired of New York. They're tired of California. They want something different. They want something better. They want to live in a better place. So there's another article below that you can read talking about the locations that these people want to live in. So kind of fascinating, guys, because they're just done with it, tired of it. So share your thoughts on all this stuff so far, and let me know what you think about this amazing shirt, because I just think this is great. I should have like a toll button that you guys pay a toll if you want, because I mean, it was just great. But imagine all the toll takers. So you people in Florida, you guys remember this shirt? Tom and Kim, you guys are awesome. Okay. Now, this is awful whenever this happens, and this is definitely a sign of the times. Mitchell Gold and Bob Williams is a furniture manufacturing company that just announced on Friday, hey guys, we're going out of business. And here's the thing, when they announced this, they tried to issue the warn letter. This is what's going to happen. It's like, for example, the Tropicana Hotel in Las Vegas may be the site of where they build the Oakland A's baseball team. So they've got unions, but let's just forget the union part about it. The employees, because of the number of employees, they issue a warn letter, WARN, and there's an acronym that stands for something. You can read it below. They say, hey, listen, you guys, as of this date, 18 months from now, you may not have a job when we start building the stadium. Well, they didn't have, Mitchell Gold and Bob Williams didn't have a chance to issue the warn letter, because like so many businesses that you're going to see this happen more and more and more, they couldn't get financing, guys. And I'm telling you this right now, you may have a line of credit for your business. Try to get another one right now. I'm telling, if you rely on that line of credit, like for example, you pay suppliers, then you get paid from over here, and then you pay off the line of credit, and you do that, and it just keeps the flow of things going, go get another one right now. I'm telling you this right now, because you're going to wake up and they're going to cut you off. I have gotten this video sent to me probably 12, 13 times now about a coin dealer out of Ohio that was told, hey, listen, effective September 22nd, you're going to lose your bank accounts, and we don't want to be in the business that you're in. Now, the point of this is that the guy's a coin rep who's regulated by the state, who's regulated by numismatics, the numismatics industry, insurance, you know, everything he's got when he sells precious metals and things like that. This guy, they cut off his bank accounts. They're cutting off his credit cards. They're calling them in. Now, here's the worst part about this. If you've ever had your credit card called in before, let me tell you how this works. It's great. Hey, listen, your Visa card is you're no longer allowed to use it, and you need to make payments on it right now. So, you know, they're going to call it in. Now, I've had a line of credit called in before, and I had the manager of the bank. I've told you guys this story before, and I can go into more detail with the new stuff we're doing. But this guy was a jackass, and he didn't know anything about business or what we did or anything. Why am I in this business? I didn't know you were in this business. I've never heard of you as a competitor. So I just told him that if he did anything, I would sue him, not the bank. Don't worry about the bank. Bank will be secondary, but your name will be on the top of the complaint. And it was too. It was the best part. But I negotiated the greatest deal ever on that and paying that off. But have yourself a come to Jesus moment with your business, because if you think, oh, you know, Dan, my bank loves us. You don't understand. They respect us. I've been here 30 years. How about the coin shop that's been there for 22 years? He's been with this bank. And smaller bank, not one of the big degenerates that we all hate right now, but one of the smaller banks, and this is how they treated him, was that right there. So get ready, guys. This is going to happen more and more and more. But what we're seeing right now is more of these institutions that are going out of business because they can't get financing. And the furniture manufacturer, with their 750 employees, think about this. Think about this disaster too. 579,500 square feet of manufacturing space. Go take that over in Ohio, guys. It'll be nice. It's going to be a vacancy soon. No one's making things like that, guys. These poor people. Read the science. Read the image. I'm sorry, effective immediately. And read the story. If you're at these plants, you no longer have employment. Sorry. Now, legally, they're going to have to pay these people something, and they're going to have to do certain agreements and things like that. But this is a disaster. This is going to ruin Halloween. This is going to ruin Thanksgiving. It's going to ruin Christmas for these people, and Hanukkah for that matter too. Nobody wants to sit down and admit that there is a tightening of the credit supply. You can sit there and talk about how it's no big deal. These lenders with these houses I looked at, I got a kick out of it because they're like, listen, let's get comfortable with 8.5%. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Okay? Let's have that conversation. How lending is going to be at 8.5%. I am telling you this right now, guys. Everything will be on sale. Everything. What do you want to buy? It's going down. It's going to go down in price. You're going to see cars. You're going to see motorcycles, boats, planes, airplanes, equipment for your business. Think about all the equipment at the furniture manufacturing place. Think of all the lathes, all the woodworking companies. One of the largest woodworking companies in the world is going out of business. Wow, look at the tools. Think of everything they have there. And that's going to be fire sale, I'm sure. And it'll be interesting to see if they go bankrupt or what happens in the coming days. But this is tragic right now. And this is the beginning of this right now, guys. That's what this is. My son is in town from college right now, and he's got a few days left. But I just love the way kids do things. And hey, you need anything? Oh yeah, for the house. Yeah, I also need work clothes. Any chance we could go by to the mall and get some work clothes? So what do you need? Oh, I need black slacks, and I need black shorts. And okay, yeah, sure. So I took him to Walmart, and I'm like, wow, what do you know? They have those clothes here. Oh gosh, okay, Dad, okay. So I saved a bunch of money doing that. But I was shocked at Walmart, and you have to see this because Walmart's a changing. Take a look at this. So I'm at Walmart with my son getting him work clothes. And guess what, guys? They locked up all the underwear. Got to get an associate because the underwear is stolen all the time, they told me. I'm like, really? People are stealing underwear. Isn't that terrible, guys? And I said, well, at least you don't have the socks locked up. She goes, oh, the socks are getting locked up next month. So, again, can I look at some socks? Can I look at a belt? Think about how insane this is, guys. This is how bad retail crime is. Now, guys, crime is rampant everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Walmart is so sick of this. I mean, think about it. A Ralph's grocery store is locking everything up. They're locking up the underwear at Walmart. They're locking up the belts, okay? And again, it used to be a great place to buy a cheap belt, okay? If you want to hold up your jeans, go to Walmart. Now you have to talk to somebody. Now you got to get them to unlock everything. And next month, the socks are going to be locked up, guys. This is awful. This is the sign of the times, and this is how bad it's getting. But it's going to destroy these businesses because, when we went to check out, one register was open. One. And there were 22 people in line because we counted. And then they had the self-checkout, and we saw a guy trying to steal at the self-checkout. It was like, really? So they had a woman in a wheelchair that was watching everything. Sir, you didn't pay for that. You tried to get a receipt and you didn't pay for it. Again, they're getting sick of it, guys. I think that they should just get rid of it and have regular, cashiers and deal with that nonsense. But share your thoughts on it. This is happening more and more, and our freedoms are gone when it comes to shopping. I'm going to finish this video with these last few stories, and times are changing. And in France, they say that young people are not consuming wine like the old folks do. So they're destroying not the wine crops, but actual bottles of wine. $216 million of the wine is scheduled to be destroyed because they don't have buyers for it, which I just don't understand. Ship it to Venus, you know what I mean, and let them buy it. Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, his defense team just got hit with over 4 million pages of discovery documents. Ooh, Sammy boy, you're going to be in big, big trouble. Big trouble. My lawyers made me do this. Carolyn's bad. Yeah. Penitentiary time, baby. Penitentiary time. And the vegan plate. Speaking of service, American Airlines, I don't know how I got on this list, but I got into an airline magazine that people start sending me. And American Airlines, this troll of a flight attendant, wrote, water's a privilege when you're on an airline flight. And if you go to business class, you're not entitled to a full glass of water and a full bottle of water. Huh? Business class? I better get a massage at business class. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay? You fly in the wrong airlines, guys. So there's that. Final story. Did you know that Elon Musk, oh no, there's a second to that. One more story. California, because we're insane, is building hydrogen charging plants for your hydrogen vehicle. Okay? We're spending $300 million on hydrogen charging plants. You know, the Toyota Mirai, that was just a complete dead seller. They're building hydrogen plants for the future. Okay, so get your hydrogen car. I still want to see one of those go up like a rocket ship, if you know what I mean, and haven't heard about that. But there's only 12,000 cars across the country, and they're talking about how they're going to build $300 million for this. And again, people right now, tonight, will be sleeping on the streets of California that are homeless, and our veterans that are mistreated, and it's horrible. Final story, and I mean it this time. I mean it. Okay. Elon Musk, did you guys know he wants to build a Tesla diner? So you can park your car, charge, and like have a car hop serve you. So you can have all these pretentious drivers back in with their bitchin' cars and sit there and wait and eat, vegan food. I'm sure it won't be hamburgers. I'm sure it won't be Sonic type stuff or anything fun. It'll be stuff that you and I won't want to eat, poached salmon faux salad. It won't even be real salmon. So share your thoughts. share your thoughts on that. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, email me, hello@iAllegedly. Sign up for the email list because there's an email coming out this week, hello@iAllegedly, if you want to send me anything. But the first link is the email list, guys. Okay? Onward and upward, and I will see you guys very soon.